Welcome to Build Wealth Logically. Your path to financial growth starts here. Calculate, invest, and grow.
You know, any engineer will tell you that a system can look absolutely perfect on paper, but still fail miserably in the real world. And the exact same thing is true for your finances. You've got the job, you've got the savings, you've got the plans, but your net worth, it's just stalled. Something's not right. So in this explainer, we're going to treat your money like a high-performance circuit. We're running a full system diagnostic to find the fault.
Okay, our initial diagnostic is in and, well, the system is running at just 42% efficiency. That's not just bad, that's a critical failure. Somewhere, your energy, your money is leaking out and it's stalling the entire engine. Our job is to find those leaks and patch them up, right now.
In the world of engineering, we have a name for this, a parasitic drain. It's like a hidden short somewhere in your financial wiring that's just quietly sucking away all your power. It is the very reason you feel like you're working harder and harder, but just not getting ahead. So let's grab our tools and run a full system check.
All right, our first fault is probably the most common failure point you'll find in any professional's financial circuit. We're talking about lifestyle creep resistance. This slide really just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? As your income, which is like the voltage in your circuit, goes up, your spending goes right up along with it. A promotion turns into a nicer car, a big bonus turns into a bigger vacation. And just like that, you've completely neutralized the gain, keeping that gap between what you make and what you spend stuck near zero.
So, how do we fix this? It's simple, really. We install what's called a current limiter. The second you get a raise or a bonus, you isolate that new income. Before it can even touch your main account, you automatically divert it, you hardwire it straight into an accumulation circuit. Think of something like a SACO, a savings and credit co-op, or a stock portfolio on the NSE. The logic is rock solid. If you never see the money, you can't spend it.
Okay, let's move on to our second diagnostic. Now this one is a little more subtle, but it is incredibly dangerous. I'm talking about the sunk cost capacitor leak. This is all about pouring good energy after bad. This is a massive, massive problem. The sunk cost fallacy. It's that little voice in your head that tells you, hey, keep pouring money into that business idea that isn't working. Or hold on to that stock that's just tanking, all because you've already invested so much. In a real circuit, this is like a leaking capacitor. It doesn't just waste energy on a dead end, it actually threatens to blow the fuse for the entire system.
This right here, this captures the exact mindset you need to have. As the chief engineer of your own wealth, you have to be a cold-blooded troubleshooter. You can't get sentimental about failing parts. You identify the fault, you recycle what you can, and you redirect that energy to a path with a much higher yield.
The fix for this is purely logical. For any new venture, any new investment, you establish clear, measurable key performance indicators, your KPIs, right from day one. Then, you give it a firm deadline, let's say 90 days. If that project has not met its KPIs by that deadline, you cut the wire. No emotion, no hesitation. You just stop throwing good money after bad logic. Let's move on to the third fault. And this one is maybe the most silent killer of wealth out there, the inflation ground fault. This is the energy that's leaking out of your system when you're not even looking.
This image is the perfect metaphor. Just think about it. Cash just sitting there in a standard savings account, it's like a melting ice cube. It's constantly being grounded, drained away by inflation. Every single day, its actual purchasing power is slowly but surely melting away.
And this chart shows you exactly what's happening in real terms. The value of your cash in year 1 is significantly higher than what that same cash is worth in year 5. That loss? That's the ground fault in action. It's a quiet drain for sure, but over time, it is absolutely devastating.
So, how do we protect against this? We step up the voltage. We have to move that idle cash into active assets, things like solar hardware, equities on the NSE, or maybe infrastructure for your business. The goal is to make sure your money is AC, always circulating, and at a rate that actually outpaces inflation. Remember, if your money isn't moving, it's losing.
Okay, so we've patched the major leaks. Now it's time to install a critical safety feature. This is all about preventing a total system collapse in an emergency. We're building a BLACKSTART battery.
And the capacity for this battery is a very specific number, 6. That stands for a 6-month liquidity reserve, a dedicated fund with enough cash to cover 6 full months of your essential living expenses. No more, no less. Now let's be crystal clear about what this thing is for. This is your fail-safe, okay? It is not your investment capital. It's there for one thing: system stability. When the market crashes or a client suddenly defaults, this battery is what keeps your personal lights on. It's what prevents you from being forced to sell your valuable assets at a massive loss. It is the difference between a temporary glitch and a permanent catastrophic system failure.
And look at that! After running all of our diagnostics and putting in the fixes, the new reading is in. System efficiency is now at 98%. We have taken a failing system and completely optimized it for peak performance.
Ultimately, you see, financial troubleshooting isn't about luck. It's about systematically correcting errors. We limited the lifestyle creep, we bypassed the sunk costs, we protected against that inflation ground fault, and we installed a failsafe. The circuit is now secure.
So, your system is now running clean and efficient. You've built a really robust foundation. But you know what? Optimization is just the beginning. The real question is, are you ready to overclock?
If you believe wealth should be engineered, not guessed, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the next strategy.